most gurus are going to say something that's going to encourage you to go and buy more of their shit from them, all right? But here at the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, I've got your back, and so I'm just going to tell you what I believe is the truth. The truth for me is, of course, there could easily come a time when Amazon Australia becomes saturated with sellers. Of course, there could be a time when that happens. Let's just break that down though, because it's an interesting thing to break down. Amazon has categories and Amazon has products. So it is extremely unlikely that every category and every product category becomes saturated. What is much more likely to happen is that a product category gets saturated. Let's just take one I'm going to show you a little bit later, yoga mat. Let's take yoga mat. So there are 30,000 people trying to sell a yoga mat on Amazon.com. I think we can all agree that's pretty saturated. As a marketplace, that for that search term, let's start getting a bit more smart about what we're doing. For that search term, we can all agree that 30,000 people trying to sell a product makes that product a little bit saturated. We can all agree on that, yeah? So, product categories and products themselves, really what that means is search terms. So the question ought to be on Amazon, will some search terms become saturated? And the answer to that is still, yes, they will. However, let's just have a quick look through here and see what we've got on here. All right, so this bestseller here with 11,000 reviews, well, that's going to be pretty hard to displace. 11,000 reviews, that's pretty hard to displace. 467, still kind of tough. 5,000, 2,000, 92, you could get to work and displace that for sure. So you could, that's interesting, get yourself onto page 1 of Amazon for the search term yoga mat. However, the question is that going to be smart to do? Is that market for that search term saturated? I'm going to say that inevitably some search terms get so competitive that they are, by all intents and purposes, saturated and therefore not smart to get into. Let's take a different search term, 30,000 results. Yoga mat, let's try something else. Let's do handheld shower head. I don't know, let's just do that. So handheld shower head, 6,000 results for that. What about handheld shower head with extra long hose? 1,000 results for that. You can see what happens. While some search terms, big search terms get saturated, the real money, and always the real money, is to be made by laser focused targeting of a product to a problem. That's the real opportunity on Amazon, and that's never going to go away. That's never ever going to go away. So if you're just going to go after huge search terms like yoga mat, chances are you're going to very, very quickly find that Amazon Australia gets saturated with people trying to sell yoga mats. That's not what you should do. So instead, you should laser focus on a problem that people are having. So they need a shower head with an extra long hose, and that is the way to win on Amazon. Not by trying to sell yoga mats, but we're going to come to that in a bit. Instead, by trying to sell niche products to niche markets. That's where the money is. All right. I will say as well on that most people who sell on Amazon outside of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, who are awesome, are crap at selling on Amazon. They haven't got a freaking clue what they're doing, and pretty much their strategy is we'll put some images up, we'll put our product in, and we'll hope and pray for the best. It's the hope and pray strategy of selling shit online. And whilst that may work in a very uncompetitive market, as soon as the market gets competitive, it attracts savvy marketers and they'll kick your ass. they will absolutely kick your ass. You've got to be smart. That's why I show you how to be smart in the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.